Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. How dare you threaten to fire my cousin? What gives you the audacity to think that you can get up one day and want to fire my cousin just because she is my cousin? How dare you? Olori Ashley is alleged to have reacted so badly to Olori Temitope over her cousin that is working with Olori Temitope. You know, for me, it's the temerity because you are wife to Kabiyesi and you have been with Kabiyesi for the longest of time. Your cousin had no job. Your cousin has graduated from the university. She's good at what she does. She was working with their church. They say at the time, this woman was working with the Redeemed Christian Church of God, and she was being paid the stipends. You know that churches, when you are a staff and all of that, and you have given so much to them, they get to that point where they decide they want to pay you some stipends to help with transportation and all of that. Now, for the longest of time, that was what this woman was receiving because she had no job. When Temitope started coming to Ile-Ife and Temitope was attending Redeem at the time, this woman, that is Ashley's cousin, and Temitope met in church and, you know, they became friends, sister in Christ and all of that. They really got to really love themselves. This woman took interest in Temitope. And when Temitope eventually succeeded the Ooni of Ife, Temitope made her PA and started paying her well. And this woman has been traveling around with Temitope. Temitope has one foundation that is called something, I've forgotten the name of that foundation. And their foundation is actually doing very well because they are working across Africa. Yes, so Temitope's foundation is working across Africa, trying to bring suko to people. And this Ashley's cousin is working with Temitope, is following her and doing all of these things. Okay, so because of the Lekki Mansion saga, that I don't know if you have not been following the gist, you may not understand it. You want to go to the gist last week that had to do with the fact that Ooni of Ife allegedly delisted Temitope from the people who are accepted or welcome into the Lekki Mansion, and reason given why she was delisted, and Temitope getting so upset and crying, and Naomi, Dr. Elizabeth, Ooni of Ife, and Ooni family begging Temitope and all of that. And Temitope, now knowing the reason, wanted to let go of this lady. And now the lady said no, as in the whole thing became so complicated. And right now, actually hearing everything is kind of, how dare you want to let go of my cousin and all of that. But for me, it's a no-brainer. You got this same connection far years back. Your cousin had no job. And you know, allegedly, you know why I say allegedly? I keep saying allegedly so that you guys would know that this is not a first-hand information. These are information that we gather from different sources. And so we bring them here because I'm a blogger. What I do, this is my job. I analyze and I talk about events, okay? But you must bear in mind that these are all alleged information, okay? Della writes now, so now they say Ashley is saying how dare Temitope try to dismiss the cousin. And everybody is saying, what the hell? Like, what temerity? Is it Temitope gave her the job in the first place, so the last time we checked, Temitope was her boss. And if Temitope is no longer comfortable with working with her, it's Temitope's prerogative to dismiss her. So you cannot come and tell me how to deal with my own employee, because when I employ somebody, we have our rules of engagement and we work by those rules of engagement. So it's not up to you to come to me and tell me how I need to treat my employee. Okay? And this is not family. We are not talking about family relationship. We're talking about job relationship, okay? Even if Ashley's cousin no longer works with Temitope, they can still have their friendship intact, even if they are not working together. So Ashley is saying, what gives Temitope the effrontery to want to fire the cousin? And Temitope is saying, are you for real? And everybody is saying, are you for real? It's not up to you to decide what Temitope does. That would never happen and all of that. So you that got this position far before Temitope came to the Ooni of Ife, how come you didn't make use of it? How come you did not employ your cousin? How come your cousin was still jobless, working with the church, and they were just paying her stipends? How come you never did anything to take her out of that situation and all of that? And that is what everybody is asking. That what makes you feel that you have the audacity to tell Temitope what to do, and actually saying that that can never happen. The cousin will keep working in the palace and all of that. You did not employ your cousin, Olori Temitope did. And they say the cousin is saying that Ashley should stay out of the business. That Ashley has always been in the palace. They have the capacity to employ as many people as they can. Look, Ooni of Ife alone is employing thousands, tens of thousands of people in his different, agencies. He's into real estate. He's into hospitality. He is into academics, education. We know of the Ojaja University. He's into a whole lot of things. He's into the Adire thing with Olori Runke. He's into in fact, Ooni of Ife has given employment to tens of thousands of people, and right now he is giving this employment through, this is wives, because all of them are into different areas of specialization. Toby is into fashion, and Toby has a fashion house in Inife. It may not be doing as big as, of course, we expect it to do, but she is growing and she has employed people. Olori Mariam has people she has employed. They have the cooks, they have palace staff, they have domestic staff, and all of that. How come you didn't think it was necessary to employ your cousin? And how come your cousin was jobless for the longest of time, and right now that some other person picked your cousin to employ your cousin, you think that you can't be extracting information from your cousin? So the cousin said no, that she never, ever, 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 nothing in this world is going to make her remove meat from her mouth and put stone. That, concerning that information that they are thinking, the $10,000 that was sent to Singapore was from them. Like, that's from her. She was the one who broke the information to Queen Naomi. To Ashley. She said no, she never did. That she was praising Naomi and also following that program in Singapore. And it was in their family house, that is Ashley's family house, as she was following. That there was a time they were singing praise and all of that. And this cousin was following Naomi, they were praying and all of that, because the program, women program in Singapore. And that in Ile-Ife, a lot of people love Naomi. They still follow her. Anything she's doing, when she's doing her online prayer and all of that, they follow her. So that was what was happening. And I think it was that time that she made mention of the fact that she thanked God, though, that Kabiesi contributed to this program. And that was when Ashley, somebody around inside their family house may have heard what she said and sent it to Ashley, that she never deliberately sent that information to Ashley, and she would never do it. So right now, the cousin is also saying to Ashley, back out, please, that this is not anything that has to do with you, that, allow me deal with this. I want my job. I love my friendship with Temitope. Do not interfere. I'm going to bring you more update, dude. That is the drama. It's not small. I'll bring you more update, Dela, right? I appreciate you. Thank you.